I mean, the struggles are there to mold you to become who you're supposed to be in the future. I mean, they're not there for nothing. It's meant to make you stronger. Hi, my name is Lord Maturan, and I'm a bridal designer based in Cebu. I finished my degree in interior design in the University of San Carlos, and I studied fashion in Central St. Martin's, London. Oh, ever since I was a kid, I've always loved, doing clothes. I get really envious with my friends who are in the fashion industry, and like every time I join some functions that they are in, I'd be really envious, and I'd say, someday I'll be where you guys are at right now, and I'll be joining you guys soon. And so I got tired of the corporate world, and so I made a leap and quit my job. And that was the major risk that I took, quitting the job and succumb to being like a struggling artist at some point. Prior to becoming a bridal designer, I used to be a furniture designer after graduation. So that was the most realistic job that I could get after graduating from interior design. There was a point in my life that I really got tired of working for other people. And then just in time for the recession, everything went really shaky. So before the retrenchment, I decided like, I'm so tired of this, and like if I keep on complaining, it's not like a good thing to cultivate ba. Being a whiner, being a complainer. So diba, why don't I get up my ass and do something about it, So that's why I quit my job. At first, my parents were never supportive of me because they wanted me. Well, their generation was different. Their generation was the working class generation, and they never believed in the startup concept of us, the millennials. So but then I told my mom, Mommy, don't worry, when I quit my job, I will never leave my obligations in the house. True enough, it was very hard. True enough, I was able to be consistent with my contributions at home, but still my parents weren't able to see the potential of the job or the work that I do. For them, it's like playtime, or it's like a hobby. Well, that's mostly how our parents see, the art field. It's like a hobby. It's not a stable job. But then they're wrong, because right now I'm like the head of the family and taking care of everyone. I started out as a menswear niche market streetwear designer, but then when I opened the shop, I had to change gears and jump into bridal design, because that's what pays the bills. I really peddled my services before, so I was like a manicurista, like on-call manicurista, like I'll do home service, and it's really funny. And like sometimes I'd text the clients themselves, like, Mom, do you have like an event coming up? Maybe I could make you some outfit for your event, like that. So it's kind of really weird, I mean, right now. It's really far from what I used to be before. I mean, clients would really come to me for appointments. Unlike before, I'd be the one to set an appointment with them just to have jobs done for them, like that. I would say that I am a risk taker. After all that I've been through, I am a risk taker. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it weren't for the risks that I took. Just the advantage for me, however, is that I have a really good support system. Like, for example, things don't work out well, I know how to cope, and I know how to deal with the setbacks, I guess, because I've pretty much dealt with worse setbacks before. I mean, nothing's gonna scare me now. This is not to demean or to derate anyone, but you know, it's always a risk, and it's always necessary for you to legalize your business. You know, you'd have to pay your taxes because at the end of the day, you need to be like a responsible citizen of your country. New entrepreneurs would always have this fear of, being unstable financially, especially especially if you have to legalize everything. When you legalize everything, that's like a risk for you because things might not go perfectly well as you planned, because if you invest on it, the risks are also there. So you have to maintain like this sense of fear, of not being able to pay your dues, so that in that way you'll be driven to work harder. I maintain like 7 employees right now, and I am proud to say that I am a company that takes care of my employees, so that in return my employees would take care of my clients. So if we are guaranteed happy clients, then we are guaranteed with good business and good returns. So for the artist, don't ever lose your focus. I mean, the struggles are there to mold you to become who you're supposed to be in the future. I mean, they're not there for nothing. It's meant to make you stronger. And do something to elevate your craft. Don't just stop at it being a hobby. Try to elevate it into a business so that you would never work a day in your life. So guys, if you want to see more of our works, and if you guys are planning to get hitched, please do contact us at www.facebook.com/Lord Maturan, or follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Lord Maturan. And I would love to be of service to you guys.